Alright, so today I got a quick video showcase here of Minecraft that I'm playing. This is a few new mods that I added to Minecraft. They're pretty intense mods actually. I didn't realize they would be this intense, but the first mod I have on here that you pretty much have to have is Optifine 1.4.6, I believe. And it is also with the shader mod that you can see here, all the really nice shadows, and you can see the trees moving here, all the leaves shake, the grass moves. That's GLSL shader for 1.4.6, and it actually creates some really nice shadows, as you can see here. And then also the actual shader that is with it is I'm using the ultra no motion blur or depth of field. For some reason it's just really a preference. I don't really like motion blur. When you turn around and it's all blurry, it's extremely annoying to me, so I just have the shader that turns all that off. But I'll put a link in the description of all the stuff that I'm using, and you can see here, find a little surprise. First time I found one of these, I didn't realize that there's TNT underneath the plate that you drop down on, and blew up. But yeah, you can see the shadows. You can actually see the shadow of the one block that's up in on the ceiling that shines down here. It's, it actually uses quite a few resources out of your computer. I'm running on 16 gigabytes of RAM, and I'm using close to 12 gigabytes running just Minecraft. And of course I have to allocate a lot more RAM to Minecraft than what standard comes with it, but you can see the TNT here that got me last time. But yeah, the RAM that this uses is actually a lot more than what it should be using. It's just really not, Minecraft was really not meant to run this intense and look as good as it does. This is I believe a 256 texture pack. This is the realism texture packs, and you can even see through Optifine how good the animations look when things blow up, and it's extremely smooth FPS here. My FPS on this, of course, with all these mods running, is somewhere around 40. Recording doesn't really help either, but normally if I was running without the shader, I'd run close to 200. But the shader really looks really good underwater too with this texture pack. I have tried different 512 texture packs and other things, and they don't really work out too well for me. The underwater seems to turn purple for some reason. Sometimes the water just disappears completely and there's just shadows. Alright, let's take a look at the objects here in the inventory. I'm in creative mode, as you can see, but 256 runs pretty well. The 512 helps a lot when you're holding a pick or a shovel in your hand. That's pretty much the only time you're gonna really realize the difference between a 512 and a 256, but other than that, if you really, you'd have to stuff your face right up into a block to see the difference. But performance really isn't too much different, but yeah, I mean, and also that just reminded me, the new version of Optifine does not work with this shader. You have to downgrade to the A2, I believe it was. But here you can see at night there's still shadows from the moon. It's pretty cool. See if I can get a sunrise here, and yeah, there you go. Shadows coming across, really nice. You can see your own shadow. Here's some sheep, shadows coming off the trees. The clouds are semi-laggy. Sometimes they appear, sometimes they don't. I don't know if that's a problem with Optifine or if it's this texture pack, but it's all around pretty good. You can see some of the chunk lags that happen when the shader's running, because it's pretty intense for the game to be running, having to load the shader along with the actual chunk itself. So alright, so I think I'm going to end it here. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe.